because we're watching this chick blow a fucking dog and blow a horse and get fucked by a donkey and all this different crazy shit.
Same lady or is multiple women?
I don't remember. It was so grainy and so hard to tell, but it was real. I mean, she really was like letting a dog fuck her. She was like letting a pig fuck her. It was horrible. It was horrible.
I mean, I remember Faces of Death. I remember I couldn't even finish it. I was so scared.
Yeah.
Do you ever see?
I've seen them all.
You've seen them all.
Remember the one when they tied the dude between two trucks and pulled him apart?
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was in the Middle East.
Yeah, I didn't get that one either.
Tired.
You had that X-rated shit.
I took it
I
all.
remember the one with the guy the newscaster that was walking backwards and the alligator got him. One minute he was like, "We're here at the here live at fucking Clearwater, Florida, to see the raining of the ducks." And the guy's going deeper
Whoops.
and deeper and deeper. Yeah, all the children are here, and all of a sudden just see the guy go, "Fucking stop it!"
They're feeding them cow brains. They're feeding them their own bodies. It was hard, and that's
Some
what get
dark
yeah,
shit.
and that's how they got mad cow disease.
What if you calf brains? That's okay.
That's okay. You
My
calf
mother
brains
used
are
to
good.
my mother used to slice them thin,
Yeah.
bread them with Italian Progresso and deep fry them. God damn,
Good.
a little bit of fucking lemon.
My Uncle Vinny used to cook them on the grill.
Christ.
Cook
My Uncle
what?
Vinny,
Hold up.
lamb
Cat
brains,
brains?
calf
Oh my
brains,
God.
calf,
Oh my God.
What the fuck are
Cow
we
brains.
talking about?
Delicious.
brains of a cow.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you said cats.
Oh,
calf.
oh,
I'm sorry.
shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's
Joe!
my,
What the fuck is
I'm
going on
sorry.
here?
I'm sorry, Mama.
That's such a small scoop of cat
I
brains.
know. I
is
was
what
like,
that
what?
is.
I thought you were a cat guy. What
No,
the
no,
fuck?
no.
You could.
I'm a cat guy.
Oh my God, my mom used to slice those calf
Calf.
brains.
Oh,
Calf
see,
brains.
I heard
brain.
cat.
I'm
Cow.
sorry, dog.
Yeah. Look at this. What are you showing me, Jamie? Survival is the last resort. In the case of one group adrift in a lifeboat, 116 passengers, 116 days passed without food before the party turned to eating human flesh. In most cases, anything even remotely resembling food was first eaten. Dogs, candles, leather, shoes, and blankets are all consumed first before cannibalism becomes the only recourse for survival.
Fuck, leather, shoes. They eat
Yeah.
shoes and blankets.
Yeah, blankets.
They fucking eat it. Oh shit.
Jesus. That's
Candles.
dark.
What you do is you rear naked choke one dude and just say, "Hey, look, he fucking had a heart attack," and then you always have another body, and you're in charge of that body.
Yeah,
and you
but
keep
if
telling
You're
people,
fucked.
If you choke him out, his body goes into fucking. Then the meat's gonna be tough.
whatever.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you shoot a deer the wrong way. So you gotta let him die of natural causes. Then the meat's tender. Then you cut a little slice off a leg, and you fucking
You gotta wait.
tenderize
Joey's
it.
like, I'm aging him.
You got
No,
aged
you
meat.
gotta beat the.
You
If you
I
choke,
thought you were gonna kill this guy. No,
you-
no, I'm killing him with kindness.
yeah, you gotta kill him with kindness because if you stab him, then the meat is gamey.
Donald's like,
Let's give him the money fight, which is 170. Can he get the third belt?
Here's
Smart
the thing:
thinking,
if he
Joey.
loses,
Third
if he does lose, if he goes up to 10
Nothing
and beats
happens.
Tyron, nothing happens.
Nothing happens. He has
Yeah.
nothing
it's
to do.
risk-free.
It's
Yeah.
risk-free.
Same thing with that first Nate Diaz fight.
Okay. Remember who runs this show?
But then what
right
do you
here.
do with
And
what do you
God, we
do?
try-
What do you do with Tony and Khabib?
They go to Bellator.
No,
They're gonna get pissed off. They're gonna say, "Fuck you, UFC. We can't take this no more because
here's
you're hiding
another
this
thing.
kid from us."
It's a 2 cookie dough truffles.
yeah. Doom, doom, doom,
many-
Hey,
doom,
gluten
doom.
free, Joey.
Oh my
gluten-free.
God,
Get
I'm
in there.
Excited.
Take
Oh my goodness. Now I can go hang out with my faggy friends instead of
it easy.
and hang out and 25 milligrams. I ate
one's
That's a waste of your
I
time.
ate 1,200 last week.
God damn.
This one's 100, but I think there's 2 of them
There's
in
this
there.
new edible called Moon.
So this is 200 if you eat the 2 of them.
Listen, there's a thing called Moon. Okay? It's a chocolate bar. It's $10 fucking dollars. $10 called Moon. I've eaten them twice. How long you know me?
A long time.
20 years.
Both times the next day I could not go to jiu-jitsu. I didn't do
Damn.
much. I didn't do much the next
They're
day.
that strong?
Yeah,
What'd you
that's-
do?
I ate the whole bar.
And then what happened?
Dog, you got to see pictures of me.
How many milligrams is it?
250, but they're lying to you. They're definitely lying to you, which I like. I like being lied to. Because I don't want to know what I'm eating. Bro, I saw pictures of me. It's like I got hit by Nunez. Both eyes were fucked.
There it is.
That
That's
pocket
it.
fudge, that
Rocket
rocket fudge,
fudge?
that shit will fucking kill you. Here's the beauty that you go into these
$12.
places and they have all these $40 edibles and they have all these 10, this is 10 fucking dollars. You eat a half of that thing and you'll be drooling. And I got a better one
I
for
don't
you.
want to drool.
Listen to me. There's
don't
one
wanna
called
drool.
there's one called Cushy. They have 50 milligram, 100, and then they have Knockout. In the back, listen to me. It says it will activate in 60 minutes guaranteed. Okay. Here's the thing about
Give
this.
it to Jamie.
Jamie, it comes in a
Look at that
right
cushy
there.
punch.
That's super potent. The fucking where is it? Not the recovery one, but they've got one that is so fucking strong, and I call it transmission fluid. Because when you open it up, it comes like you ever go eat breakfast, the butter packages.
Yeah.
You have to rip them open and stick the knife in there. Comes in one of those, and they chop it in 4s for you. Okay. Me, I'm a gavone. I ate the whole, but when you peel the top off and you smell it, it's like you're walking into a transmission shop. I mean, how many feet? I got the needle fear, but last week I got, I still get that thing in my ear. She stuck a needle in my ear, the acupuncture, to take the fluid out because my ear is not letting my left ear, the fluid out. So they're gonna put a little thing
What kind
there.
of fluid's in there?
Just from taking showers. You know me, I'm obsessed with showers. And I got to put earplugs in my ears when I go in the shower, when I go in there for an hour. When California had the drought, I go to Vegas, I get one of those king-size pin showers. I smoke a joint going there for an hour and a half. I write jokes. Oh, yeah, I love taking long showers.
In the
That's
shower,
my
an hour
best
and a half?
material.
Really?
Yeah, best material ever. You can even practice it in there. I had one time a judge asked me. He was about to sentence me. And he goes, do you have anything to say to for yourself? And I had it written down. I had everything, Joe Rogan. I started squeaking. He's like, don't worry about it. Guilty. I love watching movies like Collateral or something when people go into some place and they shoot a place up and people's reaction, how they run. That's not usually the case, bro. I've seen it. People drop to the fucking floor. People drop without even getting shot. They don't know what. You just freeze.
Yeah.
The sound of you being somewhere and being transferred to the sound of gunfire is fucking overwhelming. And some people get it and react to it, and some people just think it's the 4th of July.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but I've seen people fucking drop from fear.
Yeah.
Drop from fear. Something that I was as a child, and I was 2 blocks away from, just people dropping from fear. It's so, like I remember when I lived in Aspen, they have the ESI Bodyguard Academy in Aspen.
Yeah.
What is that?
I know that.
What is it? What does ESI stand
it's
for?
Vintage.
I don't know, but the guy supposedly was in a room, 6x12 room, and he killed 12 Mexicans at night point with his bare hands. So he opens up this ESI thing, and it's, it's 20 G's. It's a summer-long program, and you learn how to adjust up at the high altitude and drive and evasive driving and shooting. Then they have a course on maritime, how to defend people out on the ocean and all that stuff. But see, Aspen and all those places, like Woody Creek where you went, is home to the baddest retired soldiers in the world, and you don't know who they are. You just think that dude over there with the American flag is mowing the lawn. That guy killed 80 people with one hand in Vietnam.
There's a guy in Denver that I know.
I'm telling you,
amazing.
Colorado is where they put them.
Why? Why do they put them in Colorado?
Because the mountains to keep them away from civilization from these people. Just in case they hear Chinese music somewhere on the street. They don't ever want, no. Like, we can't get that stuff here in Canada. What's in
The
that?
gabagooch.
Not the gabagooch. the other one. The green stuff. The stuff that gets your
pesto.
dick hard.
The what?
Pesto?
What?
I thought it was a blue
Pesto
one.
gets your dick hard? That's a,
What do you put in
that's
pasta
Viagra.
fazool? You put beans and the green stuff. It's not
The
spinach.
pistachio, the pesto? Pasta pesto?
No.
It's not spinach?
It's not. What do you? They call it's 2 things.
It's so you're talking about a type of vegetable?
Escarole and beans.
Oh, escarole. Oh.
That shit.
Escarole gets your dick hard?
Huh?
I think your dick was just getting hard.
Listen
you were just
to
looking
me.
for a
Pasta
reason.
fazool in the winter. You make that shit in November. Okay? I ate pasta. When I first tasted it, I ate it every day for like 40 days.
Yeah.
Like when I first went to
That
my
seems
friend's house,
excessive.
I went from 160 to 194. Just eating pasta fazool twice a day.
That
and
sounds
lifting
like the
weights.
army. That's the only thing they were giving
Oh,
you.
lifting weights and pasta fazool, you get yoked, Jack. It's like taking D-ball. You get yoked. Yoked. Mom used to have a bar, and she, at night when we go home, when I was real young, like 4 or 5 in New York City, my mom would have a little glass of red wine. The wine with the fucking Italian paperwork on it that
Oh, yeah.
you ever go to Michelli's and they hang them?
Yeah.
like that shit. So I was maybe 4, maybe 5, and I would watch her. And one night I watched her go to bed, and I said, "Fuck it." And I took that bottle of wine, I fucking drank the whole thing. She woke up like 6 hours later, couldn't find me. Called the police, I was missing.
You were drunk as fuck.
In the closet, shit, puked. I never drank wine again till about fucking 8 years ago. Once you get that first tattoo and smoke that first cigarette, all those things, your percentages go deeper and deeper.
Yep.
You know, once you get the tattoo knuckles that say fuck, you're doomed. You know, I know I got something wrong with the back of my head with that fear shit, and with the needles. And what did I do with the needles, dog? I could faint. I faint walking into a doctor's office. I could smell cotton. I can't smell shit. I could smell fucking cotton when I walk into a doctor's office. I could smell that light.
Because it associates with fear.
Yes, you got
Tremendous. When I walk into a doctor's office, my blood pressure is 190 over 160, dog. They look at me and go, "How are you walking?" I go, "Take a hike. Come back in 10 minutes." And once my doctor comes back and he starts talking to me, and we talk about Chicago and hot beef sandwiches, he goes, "Watch this." And it's 140 over 80.
I think
You see Gabriel Iglesias? Him too.
What? What's he doing?
Canceled this tour.
What? Why?
Canceled this tour.
But why did he cancel his
20
tour?
years. I looked at a headshot of myself. 10 years passed by. Done.
That's what he said?
So I'm at the Minneapolis airport. His manager looked at me and said, "Talk sense into him, please."
Well, what did he say? What's his thought process? He's just working too much?
He worked. He needs to. He joined boxing class. He joined salsa classes.
Really? Just wants to live.
Just wants to live. He
Yeah.
bought that new Mustang. Joe, that's a bad motherfucker.
Which one? Which one did he
The
get?
only one that they made 77 of them.
Oh, the Shelby GT 350? Is that what it is?
How many horsepower?
Oh, so I don't know. It's pretty high.
It's just too much.
amazing.
Shit that
Amazing
you don't
car.
really need. They only made 77 of them, so he's gonna go and ride his fucking cars.
He's got a shitload of money, Gabriel.
And he's got a shitload of cars, so he wants to do something with Jay. And they're gonna drive cars and wave at people and throw a lot of bills out the window.
Call him the Iceman for people who don't know. He would kill somebody and then throw him in a fucking freezer in his basement for like 7-8 months, so they'd disappear. And then he'd put him in his fucking basement, and then he would toss the body somewhere. So it would confuse the fuck out of people. They didn't know when the guy died because he would thaw out, and then they were like, "Why does this guy have frostbite on him? What the fuck is
This
going on?"
guy's intestines are fresh.
Yeah.
Like his intestines were still fresh.
Meanwhile, the guy had disappeared 6 months ago. So they called him the Iceman. He kept these fucking people in his basement. Do you know how cold-blooded you have to be to... You're going to sleep in your basement. You got a Did he do it in his basement, or did he have a warehouse? He had a warehouse.
He had
or
a
something.
warehouse in North Bergen, New Jersey, where I'm from, right on Newkirk. I got my dick sucked out there one time by Gabby. Right out there, I saw Gabby driving on Kelly Boulevard, and I just stopped her. And she goes, "What do you need, a ride?" I go, "No, Gabby, can you suck my dick?" She goes, "Get in."